Hey guys, we are back with some more New Jersey Devils franchise mode, and in this one, we will be taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in the Year 3 playoffs as we look to defend our Stanley Cup title. So their first line is Teuvo Teravainen, Sebastian Aho, and Andrei Svechnikov. Their second line, Jesper Fast, Jason Spezza, and Nino Niederreiter. Their third line, Julian Gauthier, Jordan Stahl, and Josh Anderson. And their fourth line, Jordan Martinook, Martin Necas, and Lucas Walmark. On defense, they have Jacob Slavin and Dougie Hamilton, and then Hayden Fleury with Ryan Suter, and Jake Gardner with Jake Bean. And in net, they have Darcy Kemper and Pekka Rinne, and scratched are Brett Pesce and Rick Smith. And going in to see our lines real quick, as we do not have Jack Hughes. He is out for at least the first round, if not the second round as well. So we're going to have to make do with that. We're going to have to deal with not having one of our best players. So Nico's on the first line now with Halsey and Gusev. And we're going to have to hope that this combination works and that we're going to be able to get past at least the first couple of rounds without Jack Hughes. So going into game number 1 here, not wasting any more time. Let's get right to it. We are in Carolina. They have a much better record than us than in the regular season. So getting the first period underway, and that'll be a goal for them. Martinook on Leonard. All right, second period. And that'll be 1 goal for us, 1 goal for them. Spezza on Leonard makes it 2-0. But the Zhamnov towards the end of the period gets us on the board. And here we go. Third period underway now. What'll happen here? We have a goal for Spezza at the top of the circle. Hate to see it. Come on, boys. About 10 minutes remaining. You still got plenty of time, but you need a goal now. You need a goal now. Come on, simulation. Help me out. You need a goal now. We're out-shooting them like crazy. Almost 40 shots, but only 1 goal. And the sim is complete. We lose game number 1, 3-1. Despite our best efforts on offense, we couldn't convert on the majority of our chances, and yeah, they were just the better team, it looks like, overall. And Nikita Gusev injured once again. That is, I believe, the 4th time this year with a wrist sprain until April 22nd. So I believe that is, yeah, he's gone for the rest of the first round. All right, well, reuniting the original first line with Halsey, Hischier, and Paul Mary. And that means I guess we'll get Simmons on the second line. Severson doesn't work well with the third line, so I think we're going to get Armia up to that third line, and then we're going to have to fill in Zach Smith. I mean, it's definitely not favorable losing 2 of our more talented players in Hughes and Gusev for all of the first round, basically, at a minimum. So now that hurts our power play as well. That is awful. And especially right after a game that we only scored 1 goal in, that is definitely not ideal. So Hall, Hischier, I guess it's going to be Paul Mary here. I'm not having Smith there for sure. We're going to have Ty Smith there, but not Zach Smith. So who else could go here? Let's put Zhamnov there. He's been pretty good in the playoffs in the years past. And as well as this year so far, he had the only goal in that game, so we may as well put him on the power play. And I do not want Zach Smith here either. We'll get Halsey right there with Nico, and then with Boqvist will be Paul Mary. Leonard had a 900 save percentage in that game, but that's fine. I'm not entirely blaming him because the offense didn't show up. So we're going to go into game number 2 here with the edited lines since Gusev got injured. And we're going to hope that we can score some more goals because that's how you win the game. So here we go. First period. That'll be a 2-1 lead for us. Halsey and Simmons, but not before Niederreiter scored on Leonard. Second period. That'll be, oh my goodness, a 4-3 lead for them. What is going on? Jake Bean, Jason Spezza, and Niederreiter again. And then Boqvist with his first playoff goal on Kemper. But we are now down by 1 when we were up by 1 previously. I don't like it. And now we're down in shots as well. So it's not like we're out shooting them either. But Wade Simmons with the game-tying goal. Come on, boys. Get another one. Come on, power play. Please, I need you now. Oh, my goodness. Power play just can't work out for us in the playoffs, can it? Come on. Are we going to OT? Are we going OT? Yes, we are. So you guys know the rules. No OT until game 5, 6, or 7, or an elimination game 4. That does not apply to this, so we are going to go the slow simulation in overtime. Who's it going to be? And it'll be a quick one, and Walmart gets the game-winning goal. I couldn't even get out what I wanted to say fast enough, and the simulation just automatically gives Walmart the goal, and we're now down 2-0 in the series. You hate to see it. 3 stars of the game, fast, Spezza, and Niederreiter. It definitely doesn't help that we're missing 2 of our better offensive players, but still, as the reigning Stanley Cup champions, we have to do something. The 2 games that have happened so far are kind of opposite, at least as far as what happened for us. Because in game number 1, we only had 1 goal, but in game number 2, we had 4 goals. So I don't know, I think it might be the defense that we have to change up here. And if it's not that, then it's goaltending. Let's actually see, let's see how Leonard's done. 844. He's only made 38 saves on how many shots against? 45? Yeah, it's not good. Not good. I want to give him the opportunity to be able to come back, though, right? Because he was the one who won us the Stanley Cup last year. I feel like it would be a little premature to switch out to Dubnyk at this point. Maybe if we go down 3-0, but as of right now, I want to see if he could bounce back. Because, again, he deserves the chance to. Now, what about our defense? I think what I want to do, I want to put, you know what, this worked out well for us last year when we went down 3-0 against Columbus Blue Jackets. Let's try Ty Smith with PK Subban and then Butcher with Manson, and then it'll be Tanev with Zhamnov. We're going to see how that works because, again, the defense has been shoddy so far, and even if this doesn't work, then we're down 3-0, and we really have nothing to lose at that point, so we're just trying to go with what worked last year. So here we go, first period, and that will be a 2-1 lead for us. Butcher, and then Suter, and then Tanev. So 3 defensemen getting on the board in that period. Second period, that'll be nothing doing. So they are massively out shooting us, 29-11, but we have the lead in the scoreboard, and that's all that matters, really. But I would prefer to be playing a little bit better because it looks like they have us hemmed in our own zone for the most part. Either that or we're just playing a pure dump and chase game and we can't get anything going offensively other than those 2 goals that we got. Come on, boys. Now we're getting some shots. And there's a goal by Paul Mary on Kemper. Okay. All right. Like what I see so far. Don't collapse. Don't collapse in typical New Jersey Devils fashion. Power play for Carolina. There you go. Nothing happened there. That is good news for us. And we will take this game 3-1. That's what you like to see. We're back in it. 3 stars of the game, Paul Mary, Tanev, and Leonard. There you go. I knew my hunch was right. Left Leonard in there. He did a very good job. Only 1 goal against. So we'll leave the same lineup going into game number 4 here. And the AHL season is complete. And Alan Quinn has been injured. Just best lines for the AHL. And our AHL squad, the Binghamton Devils, are actually in the playoffs. So we'll check on them once in a while as well. Anton Lundell with 2 goals in the first game. Not too shabby for him. So we should see him in the NHL very soon. Probably as soon as next year. Or maybe even sometime during the playoffs, presuming we get another injury, which I really hope we don't. But if we do, he's definitely the first call-up. So here we go. Game number 4. And I probably, to be honest, just jinxed the injury thing. We're definitely going to get another injury now. So here we go. First period. It'll be a 1-1 tie. Butcher again. And then Martinook on Leonard. Second period. All right. Tied 2-2. Martinook again. And then Taylor Hall on Kemper. All right. So close game here. And a close series as well. Let's try to get this thing even up. And it'll be anyone's series at that point, if we can make it 2-2. Wayne Simmons with the goal on Kemper from the middle of the right circle. And with 5 minutes remaining, can we hold on? Yes, we do. So far, PK Subban with the goal for the insurance marker. We win 4-2. All right, so the defense has been showing up as of recently. Hischier with 3 assists. Leonard with 29 saves. And Halsey with 3 points. I think it's safe to say that our defense is better. with Ty Smith paired with PK Subban, and then Butcher with Manson. So we'll leave that pairing, we'll leave the defensive pairings be for right now, because whatever we did is working. So let's just keep going. Game number 5 in Carolina. Let's do it. First period. That'll be a goal for us. Joel Armia on Kemper. The depth player is coming through in the clutch here in this first period. Second period. That'll be a goal for Nico Hischier. The depth, the stars, they're coming through right now. We have that 2-0 lead in the game, and it could potentially go up 3-2 in the series, but not until we finish off this third period with the lead. Come on, boys. Christopher Tanev with the insurance marker. We're now up 3-0, liking the way we are playing right now, for sure. 5 minutes remaining, and we get another goal by Zajac on Kemper, and Josh Anderson with the goal on Leonard, but it doesn't matter because we win 4-1. He just spoiled the shutout. That's really all he did. And the 3 starts the game: Zacha, Armia, and Leonard. And just like that, we are up 3-2. So we just need one more game, and we're off to round number 2 again. And I wouldn't expect anything less from this team, given that we won the Stanley Cup last year. So here we go. First period of game number 6, nothing doing. Shots are 10-10, so fairly even so far. Second period, there's a goal by Kirill Zhamnov on Kemper. Let's go. Zhamnov is clutch. All right, 1-0 lead over Carolina going into the third now. We have the potential to move on to round number 2. And, of course, Svechnikov with the goal on Leonard. So we're all tied up. Come on, boys. 10 minutes remaining. Getting some shots on net. Not really, but I would love to see some shots on net. Power play goes nowhere. And are we going OT? Yes, we are. So we are in game number 6. That means we're going to overtime. Well, I mean, we were going to overtime regardless, but we're going into the overtime to watch it. All right, here we go. Nico on the draw against Sebastian Aho. And we are underway on the penalty kill to start out this OT period. Carolina in the zone for Svechnikov, and Zhamnov will pick it up and clear. Oh no, Zhamnov's on the penalty kill? Ugh, guess we didn't change up the penalty kill lines there. That's unfortunate, but it appears he's doing a good job so far. And that pass for Svechnikov, blocked by his own teammate Aho. Back for Svechnikov again, and Leonard with the great glove save. My goodness, only 27 seconds into the OT. Already have a stellar save from Robin Leonard. Smith and Zacha out there now against Spezza, Stahl, and Natchez. Face-off won by Stahl. For Hamilton with the shot, and that is a pad save by Leonard. Natchez with the shot that goes wide. Zacha meets Hamilton on the boards. Taken by Spezza for Stahl in front, and puck's underneath Robin Leonard, but he holds onto it somehow and is able to get the whistle. Smith and Zacha now out there against Teravainen, Aho, and Anderson, so their first power play unit. And we win the draw this time. Zacha for Tanev, and Tanev clears 200 feet. And all the way to Kemper, as Bean gets it from Niederreiter. He'll feed Anderson. And Anderson tried to get it to Aho, but deflected off of him. And Manson tried to find Zach Smith, but couldn't. Taken by Carolina. Aho in the zone for Anderson. Back to Aho for Bean, who speeds right through. And Leonard with the save off the rush from Jake Bean. And the penalty kill is over, so Bratt, Boquist, and Simmons out there. The second line against Teravainen, Aho, and Svechnikov. Face-off won by Aho. Fleury for Teravainen. For Suter with the shot blocked by Will Butcher, I believe that was. Jesper Bratt into the zone for the New Jersey Devils. Turns, finds Butcher for, I don't know who that was, but he took the shot, and a good save by the Carolina goaltender. It was probably Boquist. And speaking of, he is on the face-off now against Aho once again. And the face-off won by Aho. We are getting killed on face-offs, but Simmons tried to chase Fleury, but he was unsuccessful. Teravainen for Svechnikov. Oh my goodness. And of course, Svechnikov with a howitzer. And then, of course, how is it going? A juicy rebound by Teravainen. I swear I thought that Svechnikov shot was going in for sure. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at that shot. And then, yeah, he's just right there to bury it. Is Teravainen. Let's see that again, a better angle. Look at this. Svechnikov with the absolute howitzer, and then he's just there to clean up the garbage. Alright, so it appears we're going to the... Yeah. It appears we are going to 7. You hate to see it. So, game number 7 now. We lost in an exciting overtime period. It was still a good game, but we lost. And we're going into game number 7. Not really much to be changed. We just gotta hope the simulation is on our side. And should we have to go into overtime, we also have to hope that just the EA voodoo in general is on our side. First period, that will be a 2-1 lead for Carolina. Gardner and Anderson on Robin Leonard. Damon Severson with the goal on Kemper. But they're up by 1. We only have 5 shots as well. They have 19. That you just hate to see it. Come on, boys. Second period, nothing doing. Only 14 shots to their 30. We're on the brink, boys. We're on the brink of elimination. Make it just... At least make it interesting. Take it to overtime. I really could care less. I just win. Just win somehow. Find a way to win. Good teams find a way to win in the third period of a game 7. Come on. 9 minutes remaining. Oh no, they're gonna just lock us down here, aren't they? Yep. Yep. It had that feel to it. It had that feel to it. As soon as we got out of that second period with only 1 goal, and how many was it? Was it like 14 shots? It had that feeling. They had all the momentum. They had 41 shots total in the game to our 19. Yeah, they were the better team. They were the better team in this game number 7. It's unfortunate we couldn't win it in game number 6 because we had the opportunity to, but we just couldn't convert, and they destroyed us on face-offs. Let's be honest. They destroyed us on face-offs in that game 6 overtime. Oh, man. Win the Stanley Cup 1 year and then out in round number 1 the very next year. Kemper, Anderson, and Robin Leonard, the first star of the game, so I can't complain there, but... I mean, you could also attribute this to not having 2 of our best offensive players in Jack Hughes and in Nikita Gusev, but still, there's no excuse. That does it for year number 3, it looks like. And let's check on our AHL team real quick, though. It looks like we are, they're the Binghamton Devils. They're moving off to round number 2. So we may as well follow Binghamton here, but other than that, yeah, you hate to see that loss. I'm not too upset about it because, well, first of all, we won the Stanley Cup last year. And second of all, obviously, we were missing key players such as Nikita Gusev and then such as Jack Hughes. It just hurts. It hurts after winning the Stanley Cup. Tough pill to swallow. We just gotta hope that the injury bug doesn't come back to bite us next year as well. And we should be good to go to make another run. And it looks like our AHL team, they're currently still in it. Although I believe they're down in the series. And yeah, they lose in 6 games. So that'll be the end of year number 3. And in the next one, we will get to the year number 3 offseason, the draft, the re-sign stage, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.